Hey guys, welcome back. This evening, we got much time out here, kind of waiting for a storm to pass, and it's getting close to the girls' bedtime, so gonna keep it kind of short today. You see we got the Bronco turned around to the driver's side. Wanting to get in there and kind of start cleaning up some welds. Especially these welds right through here. And we may or may not take the hinges off and kind of get the pillar, because I like to get all this painted and that self-etching primer. So we're going to be over here for the majority of tonight, and hopefully we can get something painted. Other than that, we do got the fender. Since we'll be over here kind of clean up welds, we may do some welding up of the holes, trying to fix that huge hole, and weld up all the trim holes. We may do a little bit of that as well. But other than that, I don't think we're gonna do too much else. Like I said, it's getting late, and I gotta go back in here before too long. But I do like this. It's just so easy. I don't know, hard to explain. That hard to believe actually. This side is done. Just needs a new door skin and this thing fixed and kind of refitted with the weather stripping, and I'm not sure if this works or not. I know we replaced one of these pieces of glass. I think it might have been the passenger side one, but let's see if it still works. Yep. That's good. Use this a lot of cleaning, but I do like those. I know it's kind of easy. I heard it's easy for people to kind of break in through these, but anyways, I'll take the door off and the fender and take the hinges off, and we'll just kind of clean up today and hopefully get some paint down. If it goes pretty quick, then we'll start plugging holes on that fender and see how far we get before I have to go in. But let's go here and get to work. All right, we'll get the grinder out, start grinding these welds down. Hoping to get paint all up through here. Gonna go over this again and paint all this. And I know I marked where the hinges went, but that's gonna be painted over, so we may lose our initial placing of the door, but we know we got it fit good and shut good, so we can get it back there. Just may take a little finagling. Enough talking, we'll pull this off. I do want to put some more weld in here, so clean this out and see what everything else looks like. we got a couple holes. One up here, one right here that we need to fill. So we'll break the welder out and hit these two, and then this right here again. And probably try to come in here and finish this out a little bit more. I don't really think I can get in there. Might get a little wire, little Dremel maybe. I don't know. Try to clean all that kind of weld scag and stuff out, or slag. But I'm gonna come real here and show you what I'm talking about. All right, you can see we're kind of getting these knocked down. We got a few more up here to go. Sorry about that. I think these are all right. I'm gonna go over them again with a little finer grit. Try to get some of the marks out, and then go over it with like a abrasive pad. Hopefully make everything look nicer. Same thing with here, a little bit finer grit. I could actually knock some of these down just a little bit more, but I want to get in here and kind of fill this hole up a little bit better, and this right through here. I think this through here is all right, and that may be about it. So oh yeah, the holes. There's one right here and one right here. That's just a weld hole. So go ahead and probably put a little dollop in there, but get those two, and then go in here and try to get this area a little bit better, and then we'll hopefully come in, kind of knock this rust out where it's not surface rusting. And I want to paint this A-pillar tonight. And if I get that painted, I think we'll be doing pretty good. I know I was going to come back in with some Bondo metal filler stuff, but we'll see how this looks painted. More than likely I might come back in and put something over it, but at least I'll have a protective coating of that self-etching primer. I don't have to worry about it near as much, especially this area here is really starting to rust pretty good. So put you back over there. We'll finish grinding. A couple welds, grind them down. Kind of make this look nicer through here with the grinder, and try to fill that up just a little bit more. All right, we got the filler ground down about how I think it's going to be. So we're going to wipe it down and paint it real quick, and then we'll get the passenger fender, start welding up the trim holes, see how far we get on that before we have to go in. But let me kind of take you around, kind of show you what we've done. And it doesn't look good, but it is what it is. This is the back side. Got all the welds ground down. Nothing sharp. Hopefully that paint will help hide some of this. Of course, we're going to wipe it all down to here and here. Got that ground down as much as I can. No, it doesn't look very good. Got that hole filled up. Got that hole filled up. We're going to lose our marks, but we can find them back. Got these kind of ground down. I ain't too worried about these so much because the weather stripping will go over this. These will be more noticeable, but the fender will be over it, and it's going to have, I think, that rhino line or lizard skin in here, so that'll hide some of this imperfection. But I think we're ready to kind of wipe this down and paint it. So that'll be the next step, and then we'll get that out. And I don't know if I'm going to try to weld this up tonight or not, but we're definitely going to start welding these trim holes up and get them how they're supposed to be, or how I want them to be. So I'm going to gasket on that one. Let's knock that off. But anyways, enough talking. Let's go here. We'll paint this right quick. Not going to do these tonight. Don't have enough time. Or I don't know. I'll just have to see. Well, if I'm going to paint this right now, then I can't do those. I need to get those kind of knocked down. Yeah, we'll go ahead and paint. I want to feel somewhat accomplished. So let's get to painting, and then we'll start on that passenger side fender. Alright, I think we got it covered. Let that dry for a little bit. Bring the fender over and we'll kind of start plugging up those holes. I think I'm gonna call it good for the night. I'm blinded myself a few times. Should be wearing that mask, but anyways, didn't know the metal was that thin where that first trim hole was. Show you here in a minute, but kept on trying to weld it up, kept on blowing out. Welder almost looked like, or acted like a plasma cutter. As soon as it hit, it just blew it out. So I'm gonna have some issues right there. I tried to chase it down as far as I could until I actually started taking weld. Then I was gonna try and kind of build it back up, fill it back in, and then kind of grind it, shape it, so to speak. Don't know if that'll work or not. I hope it does. I think I can get it to work if I can just get the holes covered up. May have to come in and actually cut this section out here and welding a new piece of metal. So I didn't know it was going to be that bad. Other ones went pretty good, especially with that little tool sticking under here, and actually got it plugged up. Gotta do this one, this hole here. This one's giving me a lot of issues, so anyways, I'll show you it, and then we'll look at the door pillar again. I think it turned out pretty nice. Wish we could get this good enough condition to paint it and put it on the other side, but let's look at this right quick and then probably call it an evening. Alright, this is what I'm most proud of tonight. Actually, it doesn't look half bad. At least on camera it doesn't. In person, a little bit different story. So you got that all kind of, turn this off. Got this all kind of welded up and taken care of. Got this all painted. I'm happy with it. We'll come back in and knock welds off the outer rocker and paint all this through here with that same stuff. Fender. So you can see that one's kind of blowing out a little bit. That one's pretty good, welded up nice. That one too. Didn't do this one because we can get that junk off there. And I didn't make it to this one. I figured this one's going to be like that one on the other end. And this metal right here is real thin, so I figure we'll have a bunch of issues right here with this one. Now, this is the worst one. It's not hot anymore, so. Anyways, this is where a big issue is. Kind of start welding and kind of blow it out this way. Then we got the good enough metal here to take a weld. Kind of building it up, working our way down, and I think we finally got to a spot down here where it'll take. So my idea is kind of weld this up over time, not do like I did tonight and kind of force it so much, but just kind of clean it off, build it up, clean it off, build it up, make our curve here, and hopefully this will look a lot better than this next few videos. Make them out here and weld on it throughout the week. See, I got my little welding wire still in there because I can just hit it with the side of the wire and just metal will disappear. Anyways, I think if we address this fender will be fine. But yeah, not much. There's a little bit stuff we need to do. We need to get that kind of looking better and painted, especially up here. It's starting to rust pretty good. Just need to get the rest of this and paint all that, and we'll be sitting pretty, I think. Of course, I'm wanting to weld more in here as well. Kind of get this looking better. And underneath here, need to knock those welds down a little bit. You can't really tell, but they're there. Need to drill this out for the bolt to go through. But yeah, not much today, but at least we got paint, and that's what I was wanting to do, is get that painted most of all, kind of cleaned up and painted. Could probably use another coat on the back, especially around those welds up there, so might hit it one time before I leave. I guess that'll do it for me this evening. Like I said, didn't get too much accomplished, but we did get one of the things we want to do done. Excited about that. And then next time, probably work on this a little bit more, getting this fender ready. Probably gonna clean the welds off the outer rocker, top and bottom, and paint it with that same paint. It's what I'm hoping. And then once that dries, we can refit the door on it, put the fender back on it, and pretty much the driver's side will be done. It's not finished, but I mean, as far as we're going with it for right now, it'll be complete. Then we'll put our attention on the passenger side. But thank you for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, please like, comment, subscribe. I do check comments regularly. Sometimes it gets weird and they get lost in the kind of YouTube stuff, so I try to respond to everybody. But yeah, just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Any ideas on anything you've seen so far, please let me know. But we're gonna keep on, and hopefully here soon we can take the body off the frame, especially once we get that passenger side done. So you hear all that noise, it's the girls' rabbits. They're just sitting outside. I don't think they'd want to be in here with all this grinding and welding. But anyways, thank you again, and I'll see you next week.